I am bringing you my February update for the Deck of Panning Project Pan. This project was created by Emily from the channel Emily and Max, and I will have her linked in the description box, as well as a link to the Google Sheet with all of the information that you would need to do this project. Hi, I'm Andi. Welcome or welcome back. I'm really happy that you're here. During the intro last month, we rolled in 5 products. That's how many products are supposed to be in here. It's so nice to have 5 products in here. I had a lot more than that last year toward the end of the year. I probably just put some bad juju into the universe and jinxed myself. We'll see. We'll see. So last month, we rolled in the 6 of spades, and at the time, it was influenced. Well, I was highly influenced by Jen Beauty to purchase the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek highlighter in the shade Felicity. I put a 10 use goal on this product. I have used it way more than 10 times. So this will be rolling out, but can we just appreciate this big old shiny pan in here? You guys, this is on my plan to pan for 2025. Unofficial plan to pan. I didn't do a video. It's just a list I have. A list of some of my oldest products that I would really like to use up and get them out this year. The next card that I drew was the 10 of clubs, and that represents another project. So I did a deep dive into the Fantastic Ladies Facebook group because that's where a lot of the fun projects live. I saw that they were doing a project based on the music of Queen called Another Pan Bites the Dust. Queen is my fave. It's my fave. So I had to go with that project, and the prompt that I chose was Love of My Life, which is one of my favorite Queen songs, if not my favorite Queen song. And it is to bring in a product that you love. Well, I love the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is my Holy Grail bronzer. I love this bronzer so much. I also brought this in for 10 uses. I have met that goal and surpassed it, but for the sake of this project, I met that goal. I don't know if you can see that shiny little pan in there. It's just a baby pan. It's just a very baby pan. But I knew that I was going to be hitting pan on this product very soon. And every day that I used this bronzer, which was most days, I said, is today the day? Is today the day where I'm going to finally hit pan? And I would use it and I would say, nope, not today. And then one day I did. I did hit pan. And I'm so excited. The next card that was drawn was the Jack of Diamonds. The aces and the face cards always stay the same, while cards 2 through 10 shuffle monthly. So for the Jack of Diamonds, it is Andi. And one of my favorite indie brands is Devinah Cosmetics. I love her shadows. I absolutely love her shadows. And I brought in the shade Jealouside. As you can see, it is a beautiful shadow. It has purple, it has gold, it has a lot of different little shifty shades in there. I had a 5 use goal on this shadow. I did not use it once, so it will be rolling over to the next month. The looks that I did since the intro, I just didn't feel like this went with them. I did use some Devinah shadows, just not this one. So now that Valentine's Day is over, and all the pink is done, and all the red is done, and the bright purple is done, I'm going to make it a point to use the shadow 5 times so that we can roll it out next month. The next card that I drew was the King of Clubs, which is focus. So you are to focus on your panning goals. And I brought in the e.l.f. Always Rosy. This is the primer infused blush in the shade Always Rosy, my oldest blush. And this is also in my plan to pan this year. So I really wanted to focus on this blush, get a lot of use out of it, and hopefully I will finish it by the end of the year. I had a 10 use goal on this blush. I surpassed that 10 use goal, and it is rolling out. The last card that was chosen was the Queen of Clubs. I picked a lot of face cards last time. Hopefully not this time. But the Queen of Clubs is pick your space. Black Queen is pick your space. So you are to choose a space in the clubs category. It has to be the same suit as the queen that you drew. So in that column, the 4 of clubs was collecting cobwebs. So I brought in the Beauty Bay Jade palette. This is a very neglected palette in my collection because it's kind of all over the place. And I don't see a look when I see this, but I love this palette. It is such a great formula. Such a great formula. As I stated last month, I learned my lesson last year and not bring a big honking palette like this in for No Pan Left Behind. So I brought it in for 10 uses. I have used it 5 times. So I still have 5 uses to go before it rolls out. I have mostly stuck to the neutral shades in this palette. But I did do a look that was a little brighter with the oranges and the reds. I have 3 items rolling out, so we're going to draw 3 cards. 3 out of 5, that's pretty good. I think so anyway. Let me make sure that I have the Joker in here. You don't want the Joker. It stands for Are You Joking Me? And it's something that you maybe don't want to pan, but not hate pan. We don't do that. But it's maybe something that, I don't know, you don't want to pan right now, or maybe something that you only save for special occasions or something like that. I want to make sure that my Joker is in here. Here's my girl. Here's my Joker. And I'm going to shuffle. We're going to talk about the game board very briefly. Very briefly. We have glittery, which I really hope I don't get that, but that can also be glittery packaging. Matches shirt. That wouldn't be bad. I like this color. Matches eye color. That would be bad. I don't like blue. Matches nails. Take your pick. I have 2 different shades on there. But this shade matches this shade. So same. I'm pretty happy about that. Pretty packaging. We have Spotlight a Panner. That's always super fun because I love spotlighting other panners, other creators in general. We're going to shuffle one more time. I think they're nice and shuffled. Cutting the deck. Then we're going to pull 3 from the top. First one, upside down. 7 of diamonds. The 7 of diamonds is yummy. What does that mean? A food-themed product, shade name, scent, or packaging. Interesting. Huh. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I have anything. I don't know. We'll see. Next one. King of Spades. No more face cards. A Black King is focus. Whatever. I got that last time. Not fun. Oh, I thought that was a queen. I'm like, no more face cards. 10 of diamonds. Seasonal. All right. All right. I can work with that. So let me go pull my products. We'll come back. We'll discuss. Don't go anywhere. So I was getting all of my products together and Luna came in to visit me. So she wanted to say hey. So I thought she would say hey to you guys too. It's our turn for shared custody this week. So we have Luna for a few days. Okay, so that took a long time. And I know I always say that, but I really want to be strategic. I really want to be strategic and be very successful in my panning journey. So I drew the 7 of diamonds, which was yummy. That is a food-related item. I don't have a whole lot of food-related items. I do have a palette that's Proof is in the Pudding by Beauty Bakery that was given to me by my friend Charlie, but I didn't want to bring in another whole eyeshadow palette because I still have 5 uses to go on the one that I have. I also have another thing from Beauty Bakery, which is the Lemon Bar Face Palette, but that is in my Project 10 uses. So I couldn't bring that in. So what I did was went through all of my singles, my eyeshadow singles, to see if there was anything that was food related, had a food related name. And I found Apple Cider Sangria from Copacetic. Very pretty shadow. It's also going to go really well with the Beauty Bay Jade palette. And another thing that I brought in. I'm going to use it 5 times. I'm probably going to use all of my singles 5 times. If I bring in a single, I'm probably going to use it 5 times. Because I'm going to give you a little plug here for another panning project if you're interested. I'm doing the Beauty A to Z, but I'm doing it with all singles. So I'm rolling them in for 5 uses and using them 5 times, rolling them out, rolling something in with the same letter. My singles are very neglected, so why not get even more use out of them? So 5 times apple cider sangria. And that sounds pretty yummy to me, I'm just saying. For the King of Spades, which is a focus item. Another older item in my collection is the Wet n Wild Oaks on You. This says contour. It's not a contour. It's very, very warm. So I use it as a bronzer stick, but I haven't used it in a while. I should smell it. It still smells fine, but there's a whole lot left in here. A whole lot. So I'm going to use this 10 times before I can roll it out. I will use it as my cream bronzer and maybe get some more use on it. And then the last card that I drew was the 10 of diamonds, and that was seasonal. Again, I had a really hard time coming up with something. I didn't want to do an eyeshadow palette. I didn't want to do another blush because I just rolled one out. So I also found in my eyeshadow singles the Makeup Geek shade Summer Lovin'. And I thought that these two would also work very well together because this is a very peachy shimmer. So I am going to use this 5 times also. Like I said, if I bring in an eyeshadow single, it's going to be 5 times for the most part. Unless it's something like a taupe or a brown or something that I know that I'll get a ton of use on, then I might bring it in for more, but for now, I'm going to use these 5 times. And I was looking all over for my Devinah shadow. It's in the same little thing that this was in. So I still have to use this 5 times because I didn't have any use on it at all. And I still have to use my Beauty Bae Jade 5 times. So there's a lot of 5s going on, except for this, which I have to use 10 times. Everything else, I only have 5 uses on. I might have a complete refresh next time. I don't know. Fingers crossed, I do. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here. And until our next adventure, everyone have a great day, and we'll see you later.